Alright, good morning everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay today. What I'm going to be working on today, right now actually, is replacing that blue piece of metal. Taking that out. So I'll have to take out these staples. I don't know if you see them. Probably from about here down, all the way down. On the other side I've already done it, just so that you guys take a look at what I've already done. So it's removing the staples from there down and loosening this piece there. Now I'll take the screws off. Down along the bottom there's screws. Let me get a closer look. Yeah, you can see the hex nuts or hex screws there. And they go all the way across the bottom. And I'll be replacing them as well. Probably not in the same spot, and probably not as frequent. Those are less than 6 inches apart, and they don't need to be more 8 to 10. I don't need that much. I'll see what the condition of the wood is down below. But even before replacing this piece here, I'm going to take it off. But before I put the new piece on, I'm going to be painting the tongue here, cleaning it up today. So this, I've got a pretty much all-day project right here, just this right here, getting it ready for painting, covering up the chain, getting this all ready for paint. All that's got to be done. So anyways, just wanted to give you a look-see at what I'm going to be doing today, and I'll give you little bits and pieces on progress. All right, talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. See you in a little bit. Oh, don't. All right. This is what I've done so far. Straightened out, removed the staples, straightened it out. There's a pile of staples right down in there. And straightened that out. Also loosened up the joint here. This piece is joined to this piece, and you can see it right in here. Okay, and same with the other side. I'll show you the other side right now. The other side, same thing. Removed the staples, straightened it out. The S joint is loosened up, and you can see the wood. Wood feels really good. I can't really see it real good, but I'll show it to you when I take this cover off. And again, my pile of staples right down there. I pick those up. I make sure I don't leave them on the ground because I don't want any flat tires. And then these are the tools, real easy tools. This is to pull out the staples. This is to get underneath the staples. And then this is a tool that I use for straightening out the aluminum so that I can pull it away from the trailer. So I'll be showing you this in a little bit, but my next project now is, or my next thing to move on to, is the tongue itself. I'm going to do some sanding, some straightening out, smoothing out, roughing it up, just so that I can get it ready for painted, covering things up with certain things up with paper, and we're going to go from there. All right, so I'll show you some progress here in just a little bit. Bye. Okay, well, as you see here, I got the panel loose here, and so what I've done is removed all the bottom screws. You saw earlier that I had straightened out the edges and took off the staples that were going into the wood. Now I've removed it, and so it's kind of sliding out, and this is what I wanted to show you, how it just slides out, and the new piece is going to slide right in. So there's nothing really different, okay, other than that piece sliding in. So just going to showing you this, and what I'll do is I'll set up the camera on the tripod, and you'll see me removing this. All right, so with that, and you probably see a few things. See here that I painted the tongue. It's all done, and I've also added a tire carrier to the front. I'm hoping that'll work, and it looks like it will. I got the right one that I wanted. So anyways, and with that, I will talk to you guys in just a little bit. Alright, so what I'm going to do is finish removing this panel here. And that's all there is to it. I'm going to show you the wood here in just a little bit. I'm going to get up a little closer. Okay, so here we are, a little closer. So yes, all this dark stuff here is caused by water getting in there. And if you'll look, this is the butyl tape that is put in along the bottom. That's what that piece is. And it goes right along here. And so what I'll do is I'll put a new piece along the bottom when I put the new piece of material that I'm going to put in here. So other than that, the wood looks good. There's the wood, not soft. Can't stick my fingernails in it. That's good. Yeah, it's got a little water damage, but you know what? Not bad at all. Check the other side. The old butyl tape. Get that out of the way. Put some more in here in just a little bit. Just get that out. I got the putty knife out. But there it is. Solid. No soft, no nothing. So we're good. We're good. See, there's the inside. This looks good. Very good. All right. So I feel good about that. I'm going to put a new butyl tape, measure up the new piece of material that's going to go in here, and put it in there. And with that, I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, so I already shot that side. This, if you didn't notice, it's loose. And over here it's loose, you can see it. It's loose. What I want to do is, there's a piece of wood there, a piece of the frame behind it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to staple it to that piece. That's it. So now I'm going to put the butyl tape. I'll show you that in just a little bit. So remember again, this is stapled all the way across. This holds it in place. Holds this thing in place. It's also going to make putting in the new piece of material in here easier. taking off the paper now, and you'll see me take off the rest of the paper here. That part sticks, the other side sticks, this is fine. The rest of it will be held up with a new piece of material. I'll show you that in a little bit. Okay, so what you see here is the back side of the diamond plate that I'm going to put on the front. I already have the lines measured out. I'm added 1 inch to the length, which is across, or the width, and the height is the same size, which is 17 and a half. 94 1/8 crosswise across the front, or the long part in this case, and this way it's going to be 17 and a half. And with that, that's going to give me everything I need to put that back in the area where the other piece came out. So what I'm going to do is just cut it. I already have the lines marked out with the Sharpie. All I have to do is follow it. So with that, I'm going to get to cutting. Basically it. So now what I'll do, back you up here a little bit, and I'm going to take a file and just take off all the little burrs off all the cut edges that I did here. That way I'm not and this is the side right here. It's going to be exposed. Nice little diamond plate. Anyways, this is what I want to put up front. That's what I'm going to put up there. It's going to look good. It's going to deflect the stones a lot better and also hopefully enhance the look of the front of the trailer. All right, so I'll show you as I'm putting it up a bit later. All right, bye. Okay, what I'm doing here is that this is the side that's facing out towards the street. And now this side here, this edge and the other edge have to bend over the edge of the trailer. This is hard, fairly hard. It's aluminum, but it's much harder than the aluminum siding that's on the trailer now. So what I have to do is pretty much bend it prior to, and then when I get it up there, I will put some staples through it so it'll hold until I'm able to, actually I'm going to put screws through it until I'm able to get the J-rail to run over it. You got to remember the trim, which is the J-rail, is going to run over this to hide the edge. So what I'm doing here is I got to bend a 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch, and so by bending that 1/2 inch, this is, I'm going to use the edge of the work surface here to bend it over, and I'm using a rubber mallet to do it with. So do it slowly. That's it. The rest of this, we'll pound it with the rubber mallet when it's on the trailer. So what I have to do now, since this is the bottom part, I know because this is the rougher part, and that's the side I can tell where I cut it, I'm going to drill holes about every 6 inches, 6 to 8 inches. I'm going to measure it, kind of get an even amount, and go from there. All right, so I just wanted to show you guys that. Okay, there it is, all done. What do you guys think? Huh? Pretty good. I didn't show you guys putting it in because I had a gang of guys here and they didn't want to be on the video. But I'll show you the corners. It's stuffed back in underneath, so it's watertight, pushed up, nice and straight. As you can see, the old stuff was banging out, and the corners are bent over. The J rail that goes down will cover that up. It's all awesome, and I'll show you the other side. You can see where I was banging it. You can see my finger marks along the bottom. Now I'm going to respray that, but that's no big deal. And this side, there it is, done, nice and flat, and it looks good. The tongue's all painted. I don't know if you guys noticed, tongue's all painted, all done. Looks good. I got a tire carrier. The tire carrier, though, I'm going to move over to this side of the tongue because I didn't pay attention. And this is where my anti-sway bar hooks up, and it'll kind of be in the way. The tire will be in the way of there, and it'll be also hard to get to. So I'm going to put that on the other side, the tire carrier on the other side. Let me show you the rear.
If it wasn't for the return, people coming back with defective parts on their cars.
There's the rear. And I got it all painted, all done. Look at that, huh? And I'm going to have the letters put on, so you'll be able to see the raised Aristocrat on the back bumper. There it is. Nice. Be working on the lights tomorrow, and then I'm also going to work on the inside a little bit, see how it goes. So with that, talk to you guys later. Show you guys some more in another video. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys. Bye.